Sorry, I forget to say and today after session I will share you all.
Okay, thank you.
So I'm just log in to that system. I think some issue with the system. Julian, did you check that system? I'm not able to connect. Meanwhile, Julian can check the system access and all. Okay.
Okay.
And after today's session, I will share all the documents. Till today, whatever we covered, I will share you all the documents. So till now, you can say today we'll discuss inventory visibility. But before going into that, like I would like to just 1 minute. Till now, like we discuss about pause DTA, and this is the mandatory. Okay.
Yes.
And before going into before going into inventory visibility, this step you have to configure and data flow started into your cars to ECC system. So it is properly it is in place. Then you can able to use inventory visibility. So before that, I just recall the previous session so that will be easy to understand this inventory visibility. Pause DTA is in place, and also if multi-channel channel is in your scenario or your you can say it is in your organizational requirement, so you can also configure properly multi-channel. And now after data flow started, data flow means data from data flows started. After this two configuration, data flow started from your pause to your car, then ECC. So it is already started. Flow started, system is in place, everything goes fine. So now you can use inventory visibility. For inventory visibility, this module, you don't have to do any configuration. This one, you don't have to do any extra configuration for that. What is that? You have to use standard views of HANA so that you can create a report for that. And what is this inventory visibility? Now, when data flow started from your POS to ECC properly through CAR, now you want to see the real-time inventory visibility. What is that? That is like inventory means you already know like how much amount of data, article in your ECC system. You can like inventory detail you can get in your ECC system. Like I'm giving an example, like you have 100 article. You have 100 article in your ECC system. Now, for article standard table is MARA, RC, or any table, all the related table, article related table, inventory related table are properly replicated into HANA Studio using your using SLT, or if the same HANA base ECC and CAR share, then you can you don't need to use SLT. So it is the first thing, like we already know when you are going to use POS DTA multi-channel, this is the first requirement. You have to replicate table. Now I'm taking like all table is in place in HANA views. Now HANA tables, HANA views for inventory visibility, HANA view for other table are creating the data, like you can say, contain the data, contain the 100 article, okay? 100 article into your HANA views. Now HANA views means here you can see it is the standard views. This one inventory visibility query, this is the name of the views, and this view contains some fields. I will show you later. This is the fields. I will give you detail later, but before that we need to understand what is inventory. Okay.
Okay.
So you properly replicated the data into HANA Studio. Now your 100 article information, the table also contain the information like in ECC you have 100 article, and that view, this view calculate, this view is collection of field from table, so it's calculate it, so you like 100 article is there where in ECC. Now coming to POS. Now in your POS system, two article sold out. Okay, among 100, among 100 article. Now you can say in your ECC it has 100 article. Now POS system sold out two articles. So when data after sell, you can say sell transaction posted through POSDM configuration into car, you can see in car system like two article, line item number one article, number two article, two article sales transaction you can see into your card system. Now it is in unprocessed status. Unprocessed means the sales transaction about the information of two article. It's in card system, not posted into your ECC system. Unprocessed sale I'm talking about, like data coming from POS system, like two articles sold out. This information is in now card system. Now it is in unprocessed, like it is not posted into ECC system. So on that time, that view. Yeah,
May I ask a few questions about this?
yeah, sure.
How often do we need to perform SLT replication from ECC to HANA views? Is it once a day or two times,
Yeah.
three times a day?
Yes. So SLT is also real-time replication. You know, it's if there is a requirement, like you at the day end, SLT will be triggered using background job. It is also possible, but what happened generally in general, whenever you created a master data, like you created a table into ECC, on that time whenever you created, SLT will be triggered by itself, and it will be posted into that data will be posted into your card system. Sorry, like HANA Studio database is HANA, so HANA it will be posted immediately. So like it is, that's why we call SLT as a real-time replication. And one more thing, you know, in BIBW, when we use POSDM, we need to trigger, it's mandatory to use a background job or any other thing. I can remember the process which we generally replicate the master data from ECC to BIBW, chain something, that thing. So, but here, whenever you create a data into ECC, it will be immediately replicated onto HANA system. SLT will be triggered immediately. You no need to do any background job or anything. But if there is any requirement, like you will use a background job, so there is a background job. T code is LTRC.
If I understand you correctly, if some new data appears in ECC, SLT will replicate this data automatically.
Right.
Yes.
It will be, yeah. That's why we call like SLT as a real-time replication. Why real-time? Like it will immediately it will be replicated. But if you have any requirement, like no, we don't want immediate replication. We want like at the end of day or any end of week data will be replicate. So you can do also on that T code, use the background job, the program name. You can create a background job, and you can create a like a weekly or day basis, or whatever, after 2 days you can choose based on that. But generally it's happened like whenever we prefer, like whenever master data created, it will be replicated immediately. So you can say this is the process. Now we are talking about like a sales article posted into your cart system, 2 articles posted, sorry, 2 sales transaction is posted into your cart system. Now it is in unprocessed status, like it is not posted into ECC through CAR. So it's only now this, yeah.
One more question. And how often POS can send data to CAR? As I read, it is almost real time. It's possible in almost real time. But you described me like XML. This is happens with help of XML files. So we need a mechanism to bring these files and to push it in CAR. How often can we do this?
See, when we are going to use PI, so it will be real time, like whenever POS created any data, it will be posted into CAR immediately. But if you are going to use XML file, so you have to create like a custom Z program using the ABAP code into your CAR system, so that whenever XML file upload into your CAR system from your application server, so it will be create IDOC and it will be posted. So it will be like a based on your requirement. Like you can set any any timing or any job. You can give the time also onto the custom program. But basically what happen, we prefer like whenever XML file download into your application server, on that time it will be uploaded into your card system. And we also give a duplicacy check like for on that file name, and also so that only one transaction will be uploaded to your card system. Maybe you forget to give the duplicacy check on the file, but it will be fail into card system because we already set duplicacy check into card configuration also. So basically when we are going to use XML file, so whenever you download that file onto applicant server, on that time it will be uploaded. But you have to set the standard program immediately or oftenly or hourly or after 5 minutes. The not standard program, the G program. I'm writing here. You have created a custom program, okay? Custom Z program for your file upload process. So you have to set that program, Z program, into create a background job, and it's your choice, your requirement, how often you want to trigger that program will be triggered, how often. So it will be based on your requirements, 5 minutes or 4 minutes or day, whatever. So we prefer it immediate. So whenever each and every time, like after 1 minute, this program will be triggered, and it will be immediately. Whenever is application server download, find any download, it will be upload immediately. Okay, but you need to set that job as per your requirement to upload the XML file. You need to set that job. Okay.
So, okay, I understand.
Okay, so this is, but we don't prefer to upload and download XML file because it's a huge mapping you have to do with the help of ABAPer. Why? Because if there is any requirement, like in PI, it's a drag and drop mapping. In PI, it's a very easy mapping, but in custom program, you have to mapping. You have to write a code huge, and the person, the ABAPer person, must be like good knowledge on that. Like manually, you have to write code, and also he or she has to like all those mapping they have to set into your in that program, custom program. So they have a good knowledge on that for that. So we prefer PI mapping because it's a very effortless, and also complex mapping you can do through PI also. Okay.
Okay, understood.
Yeah. So basically, this thing we do in CAR. Now again, we are in topic. We back in topic. What was that? Like in article. Now, two article is in CAR system, and it is unprocessed status. Whenever it is unprocessed mean it is not posted into ECC. It will, you can see that detail into that inventory visibility query view. This is the name of the view. You can see on that view this information, whatever, like you have 2 articles show loud among the 100 articles. So current stock stock on that view, current stock is 98. So you can create that report into that view. You can using the Lumira report using that view. Like you no need to go onto ECC system. You don't need to go into ECC system after posting all the data and all. You can create the detail from your inventory visibility view query. Views, you can create a report. So this is the one use of inventory visibility. But there is another use of inventory visibility. There is a program, there is another module, Omnichannel pricing promotion. When we go into that SPR, we can see that path where the module detail, omnichannel article availability, and omnichannel pricing promotion. If you are going to use this module, you have to create, you have to, like, this view, that view, inventory visibility query view, contain the data properly, and also you have to DDF module or OPP. OPP means omnichannel pricing promotion configure properly. You have to configure properly. So you have to do this thing. Like inventory visibility view is in place with data properly, and DDF module for omnichannel pricing promotion is configured properly. Then you are eligible to use omnichannel pricing promotion. So now if anybody want to ask you, like, what is the use on inventory visibility? So it's a general use, like you can create a report and can check the real-time inventory from this view. But there is another use. What is the use? Anybody can ask. We don't want to any report from that view. No, we don't want. We will, okay, like after posting into ECC all the data, like a 2 article will be posted into ECC sales transaction, then from ECC we can check 98 current stock. We don't want inventory visibility from here. Then what is the use of that views? Inventory visibility, the use of that inventory visibility view is for omnichannel pricing promotion. If you are going to use this module, you have to data is properly into your inventory visibility. So this is the use of inventory visibility. The real time you can create the report, and also you can use omnichannel pricing promotion for the after like properly data is in place for your inventory visibility. This is the use of that. Okay, so I think it's a little clear for you, like how its system calculate like 100 article in ECC, and it will be 100 article replicated into CAR HANA views using SLT. It's already replicated now. POS sold out 2 article. Now when 2 articles sold out, all the sales information posted into CAR. CAR get the information like 2 article is in sold out into a POS. So immediately it will send the information to that view, inventory visibility query view, like 2 articles sold, current is 100, sorry, previous is 100 in stock, and so current stock is 98. Immediately system calculate on that. So this is the use calculation of inventory visibility. Now if you go to that view, you can see this is the you can see this is the field name, like plant, customer number, street name, city, postal, country, whatever the article description, also total value in stock quantity, and current stock. This is the here you can see the calculated value, like 98 is in, you can see here like 90 is there. So you can see the detail from here. So this is the view, and this view calculate a combination of multiple table, this view multiple table field. So this field coming for different table, and here I also mention the table. This table must be replicated into your ECC system. This all table from into HANA table. If you are going to use your inventory visibility, so you have to check this table has data properly. Then only this view contain that table, sorry, field with the proper value, and current stock calculated by the query, whatever the background query into your HANA views, the stock will be calculated in here. But this view is replicated. Okay.
Excuse me. This list of tables, all these tables are used for this inventory visibility view. So all data should be up to date. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, this table, like if you face any issue with that view like inventory visibility query view, if you find any like article issue, number issue, if you find anything or anything is blank, not placed properly, it's not calculated, like you can't see the current stock properly, so you have to check all this table have the data properly, or if anything is missing, so you have to check with your you can say the HANA person, you need to check that one, but it's properly like the HANA HANA administration job and the person who work with that view for their report, that view. It's not like SAP consultant work, but we generally do our side also, like if you open HANA studio, this is the path I mentioned here. You have to just open SAP, then HBA, then T, then RTL, then CAR. Yeah, there is a node. When you open SAP, you can see there is an option, lot of option. Under that, you need to find only HBA. Under when you open the HBA node, you can see there is a T, V, and any other. You need to open T. Then you can see under T node, you can see RTL, under then CAR, retail, and many more. So you need to choose CAR, then INT, then V, then only you can see that inventory. This is the path you can say. I mentioned here, this is the path. And this is the role. Role means every views, each and every views when system, when we are installed. So each and every views we need assign a role, and also privilege. It's a, you can say purely a basis work, but just for our information, I mentioned here we need to assign this role. This is the role, inventory visibility role. We need to assign here for inventory visibility query. So if you face any issue with inventory visibility query, then you need to check with that table that this table is properly replicated and not. So you need to check this table. This table only contain that data, standard SAP data. These all the standard table, and these are contain the data from ECC into your HANA Studio, and CAR access the data. Okay, and this table also you can see inventory visibility is a combination of field and tables. Not only inventory visibility, any view is a combination of table and fields. So this whatever it's coming here, it is coming from these tables and replicated from your ECC. So you need to go with this table. It's replicated properly or not. So yeah, and even not only that, I shared you a documentation like which table, list of table you need to replicate it into HANA Studio from ECC. This is the list of table, and this is the standard documentation provided by SAP. When you install CAR system, they provide us that documentation so that we can replicate that group of table. So all this table already mentioned there. So specifically for inventory visibility, and this table are used. So we need to check all this table. Now this is, you can say this is the basic use of inventory visibility, and this using this view you can create report, Lumira report, like how inventory is look like. If you any person is going to use the real-time visibility, so they can create report from here. So like your before end of day, it can they can check from Excel file or Lumira report. Okay, so I think it's a little bit clear to you. Yeah, yeah. So any query regarding this? This is the only use of inventory visibility. There is nothing like yeah.
Can you show me or demonstrate something? In theory, and I understood everything, but it will be great to show some examples. How can I find SSU in HANA Studio? Maybe.
Yeah, I actually I don't have HANA Studio access. Yeah, if I get the Studio access, I need like I would need to check them, because with Julian and all, if I get this, I will show you that one. Yeah, I think I will get this pass also, because I will show you that person part also. So it's a very easy step. Whatever I mention here, this is the step. When you go into HANA Studio, directly see that one SAP, then you just need to open HB, and this is the step node one by. You just click one node, and it will be open you one by one, step by step. Okay.
I understand. This is the way where I can find this inventory visibility query in the HANA Studio tree. Yes.
Right. It's a tree. Okay. So you just need to check this one. And also one more thing, like when you open inventory visibility, this query, you just need to right click on that, and it will be just display mode. You just open it display mode. You can't change it and anything, because all these are standard. You can't do anything. So you just need to display data and all. So you just need to display this, and then it will be ask you the PS SAP client. What is this? This is the client number of your ECC system, retail or FMS. So you just need to mention that one. So when you mention like 100 on that, you can see after right click on that inventory visibility, you can see this one pop up. You can see there is a pop up like PSAP client number. You have to delete the client number 100 or 120, any client. Then it will be show the all the detail, whatever the detail. Okay, whatever detail like article. Yeah, that it will show you that detail. It will contain which article and which stock, detail stock. It will show you that also. So when I get the system of HANA Studio, I will show you that part also, because still we have time to finish all the session, because we have still on a lot of time. So meanwhile, whenever I get access, I'll show you that detail also. But this is nothing else. You just open HANA Studio, give the HANA Studio detail, username, password. It will show you the HANA Studio detail. So directly go to SAP, then that node HBA, then next node, whatever here, it will just step. You don't need to do anything, and you can't change this views because this is the standard view generated by system. So you can't change, you can't delete, you can't do anything. You just
Okay, I
display this
understand.
one.
Yes.
Okay, you just display this one, providing the ECC client.
And one more question. If I need, for example, to change something in this view, for example, to add some fields, extra fields, maybe Z fields, what should I do? Can I copy? Hello? Deepali, hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, yes, now I can
Yeah,
hear
sorry,
you.
it was disconnected.
Okay.
Yeah,
Um,
actually, lost charge.
okay, and I have one more question about this query.
Sure.
If I need, for example, to add to this view some extra fields, maybe custom fields or that fields, what should I do? Can I make a copy from this view in HANA Studio and edit my copy? Is it possible?
Yeah, so, yeah. If you want to, maybe you need to copy. Like you can't do anything with this view. You just copy this view into your Z view. Okay, then now you can like the inventory visibility query, you can create that view and you can get all this data, but I'm not sure on that because we generally work with standard views. So
Mm-hmm.
but you don't have any like authorization to edit, delete or anything. If you are doing like want to like delete some fields or anything, then you need to copy this one into your Z view, then you can do, or any other name view, then you can do anything with that view. So maybe, but I'm not sure because I'm not so much expert on working with views and all, and you can say I'm just working whatever it's needed for a car system, so I'm work on that portion, but it is confirmed you can't do anything. You can't delete a field from here, you can like add a field on that, because all these are standard view. If you do any if you want to do anything with that view, then you have to copy in another view, or maybe one more thing, you can create another view and you have to use that field whatever sorry, that table and field whatever that view, that inventory query visibility view, that view is using, you can use that table and fields, then you can use that one. When you open that view, here it is, you can see there's a which table is used, which field is used from that table. You can see the detail also under the background from that view, so you can follow that table and field. So you can create your own also, if you not like if you want to use, if you want to like don't use that like if you want to edit some something from that views, so you can use your own also. You can create your own also, follow the standard table and field. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Also, in theory, this is possible to making a copy and to editing
Yeah,
this
yeah,
copy. Mhm.
yeah, it is
Okay,
possible.
understood.
Okay. And one more thing, this view are basically used for your reporting purpose, and also like offline reporting you can create. You no need to go each and every time into your HANA Studio using login detail and all. So you need you can see the detail from your Excel sheet, but first you need to connect the Excel into your HANA Studio. Then you can create that detail. Also you can create the Lumira report, but from that purpose first you need to connect the HANA Studio. You can create the mobile apps, whatever the use of that view, basically that. There is nothing like any other use. You can create a report, so that you don't have any authorization of HANA Studio. You can see that Excel file, or you can see the report from that Lumira and all. And also you can create mobile apps also to see the graph chart and Wi-Fi and all. I have a standard documentation from SAP also, like Lumira report they created using that view. I will provide that one also if you have any requirement on creating Lumira. But this is purely the Lumira person working knowledge they have. The person who have knowledge on that area, they only can do this. Okay, so this is the basic use, you can say, the query and all. And also one more use of inventory visibility query views is that module, omnichannel pricing promotion module. Like you can say anyone can ask you, no, we don't want to see real time from car inventory from car. We are happy to see from ECC. Whenever it will be posted into ECC, we will check from there. So on that time, then what is the need of inventory visibility? On that time you have to answer them like, there's another use of inventory visibility is omnichannel pricing promotion module. If you are going to use that one, then you have to use this views, and you have to properly, data is in place, you have to whatever the field and data is in place, and then you only can use the inventory price and promotion. Okay.
So if I understand you correctly, inventory visibility functionality is like a prerequisite for omnichannel promotion pricing.
Right.
Okay.
It is. Okay, so it is a requirement. It is a one requirement, and other requirement is for omnichannel pricing promotion. Other requirement is you have to configure DDF module for omnichannel pricing promotion. You have to configure DDF module. You have to replicate the master data from DDF. Then you have to configure the omnichannel pricing promotion into your car system, and also inventory visibility is in place. Then you are now you are eligible to use this module properly for any third application. Like generally we use hybrid commerce for omnichannel pricing promotion. We need to connect with any third application with omnichannel pricing promotion. Then we are using that module. So this is the use of omnichannel. Yeah. So,
excuse me. Will you show me how to configure DDF module?
Yeah, sure. I'll show you that one also. When we discuss on DDF module, I'll show you each and every step how you will configure DDF module, and not only that, in ECC where we have to configure for DDF module, because there's some step you have to configure into ECC module, so that there's a T code data application DRF out. When you will use, then it will be replicate that data properly into your card system. That part I will show you when we are going to discuss on DDF module. But before that, it's a you can say it's a huge module, DDF module, so it will take a little bit time. So before I'm going to on that module, I'll prefer to go this small module like inventory visibility, omni-channel, OSA on-shelf availability. So then we will discuss on DDF module, and for DDF module we need our ECC system. And I'll ask Julian. Generally we work this way. I asked Julian to give me a ECC system, and I will show you how to configure, how you have to trigger. Okay.
Okay.
So yeah. So you can say this is the use of inventory visibility. You don't need to do any extra configuration. You don't need to do anything. First option is POS it is configured properly. If it is, if not mandatory, if you have mandatory multi-channel cells, then you can use this multi-channel. Else it is not mandatory. It is, that's why I'm right here. If then data flow started properly from POS CAR to ECC, now you are eligible to use this one, inventory visibility. And of course SLT in place. Why? Because without SLT replication and all, we are not eligible to use POS DTA, because POS DTA checks the master data and all from table. So all these things are placed, then you are eligible for inventory visibility. So for that module, you don't need to do any extra configuration. You just check the inventory visibility views, and the standard table is data properly contained and or not. If the person, the report, the person who going to create the report using that view, if they have some issue with that view, and they ask you like, we don't have data properly for article, no, we can't see the calculation for current stock, so you need to check with this table. Okay.
Okay.
Is this table, whatever the table, you need to check. And when I will get access, I'll show you where you have to check this table, because when you log into HANA Studio, there is option tables. Under table, you can see all the table, and it will contain the data properly from ECC to CAR. So this is the way you need to check. If anyone, the reporting person, like going to create the report, they have any query or any issue with their view, then you need to check from here. And also on that moment, you need to check the HANA person also, because the person who install it or who replicate data using SLT, maybe they miss something, you need to check with themselves also. But if you are doing that part, generally basis team doing this part all generally. But if you are going to do this, all this part, I will provide you the documentation on SLT also, and how it's work I'll show you when we get the HANA Studio access. Okay. So how you give, yeah, it's a very easy step, but nothing tough is there. And you just need to give the table name, and under LTRC you have to put the LTRC T code into SLT system. SLT can be installed on ECC system, or maybe some other third system they can install. It's depend all on installation. Then you have to trigger the LTRC, and you have give the name of that table. You can one by one, or you can copy all this table and put this, and then execute. It will be like here you can see all the data in HANA Studio, all the table. Then again you have to data provisioning. Generally we talking in HANA Studio in data provisioning. You have, again you need to choose which table you are want to replicate. Again you have to choose this table. You can select all, or you can one by one you can select. When you push replication, then you can see the data on the left side node with the table with data. Okay. So this is the process. I will show you that part also when I get detail of HANA Studio. But this is the first, you need to clear the basic idea. But because whatever you will getting from here, like the table name or the path, when we are into the Studio, you can see this is the same path. There is nothing extra. You just need to open this one by one node. Just click, then node 1, node 2, it will be open one by one. So you can say this is the use of inventory visibility. So I think it's clear for you, is it or not?
Yes, it's clear for me. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm waiting for the first portion of documentation.
Yeah.
And should I use the last link I got today? Yes.
Yeah, just after closing this session, I'm sending you all the documents. Check with Julian. Okay. Just
Okay.
after yes, closing this session, I'm sending. Okay.
Okay.
And
thank you.
one more thing. Today we'll discuss on not today. I think we over next session we'll discuss on self availability. OSA algorithm, we generally call it, sorry, on self availability. And next session, after next to next session, I think Thursday, we'll discuss only whatever we recall, whatever we learn, the 5 or 4 module, I think, OSA and omnichannel, multi-channel positivity, OSA and inventory visibility. We'll discuss one day, we'll discuss on that. Like I just give you a short one by one idea, and if you have any query, meanwhile you can read that document also. And then we'll like look into DDF module, because DDF is itself a huge module, it will take little time. That's why we'll then look into DDF module. Okay.
Okay, understood.
So I don't think you don't have any issue to like 5 module recall and all. If you have any query, I can ask you any, or you can ask me any. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So I'll send you right now. I'll send you the documentation related to POS DTA, related to multi-channel, related to inventory visibility, related to HANA Studio configuration. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
So yeah. Anything? Yeah. Then one by one I will send. OSA I will be send in next session. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I'm just sending right now. You can check after 30 minutes. You can check with Julian. Okay.
Okay.
Or one more thing, I'm directly mention him, Julian, that please send you this document directly, so that you don't need to check. If you don't get the document within today or tomorrow, you can ask him. Else, I mention him to send immediately. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. Don't worry. I think everything will be okay with
Okay.
documentation.
Yes. Sure. Okay. Okay. Then see you next session. Okay.
Thank you. Goodbye.
Yeah. Nice weekend.
Thank you, and you
Bye
too.
bye. Thank you. Bye.